Lucy, I didn't think this horse looked too bad today. I felt that some of the jumps were very, very good. What you need to do is get in the habit of supporting your horse in front of the fence. Not that you get on the takeoff stride, you're leaning forwards and just chucking it at it. You've got to be able to support with the hands as the horse gets on his hocks and slows himself down in the air. The reason why this horse has the fences down he does is because on the takeoff stride he falls forward onto his forehand and pushes at the front rail because he's overtaken himself like he just did there. What you need to do what you need to do is be able to sit up, support, and let the horse jump from underneath you, but you've got enough power, not that you're sitting up supporting and being weak in the canter. What you must understand as well is when we're doing these training sessions, obviously sometimes we'll do different exercises to help work the rideability, and yes, there are going to be sessions when you do find it difficult because of the way the horse is put together, and it's not that we're picking on you or getting at you as a rider, we're working at the exercise to make the horse softer, so then when you come to jump around across the fences you find things easier. So overall this horse now needs to stay quiet around the course of the fence with your leg on, but get it that you can support the front end with your hand, but you're not ripping his teeth out, but you're just supporting him so he doesn't overtake himself.
Move them left, move them right. I kept a light hand and I kept trying to find. I said, move them left, move them right. Come a little closer if you like the limelight. I said, move your left, move your right. I wanna surround you, keep you here in my side. I said, move them left, move them right. Getting confused cause it was sitting all the time. The chest and flex and beat in time of mind. Never like classical or even gram. Now they one-handed, won't land it, we'll stand it, clean banded. Pizzicato, relax the tempo, sip some rubato. And if I get too animato, tap my face with Chiato. Ambiente, mezzo forte, allegro or andante. I can make this voice staccato. One deck makes it all legato. I don't know, skip a beat, we're rushing now, we feel the heat. The doors are open but it's leaving time. It's the place, it's the final route. Cruising at the speed of Atlanta, wondering if we even get to Vienna. Without a doubt the strings are fine, the bass is out. Give us an entrance, we're up the town. Couple of skip beats, a couple of movements out. Now we made it to Moses' house. Couple of skip beats, a couple of movements out. Couple of skip beats, a couple of movements out. Couple of skip beats, a couple of movements out. This is Moses' house.
So you think electronic music is boring? You think it's stupid? You think it's repetitive? Well, it is repetitive.
Rosie, the same words keep getting repeated. Obviously the consistency is still something we need to work on. It is getting better and better all the time. I know it is frustrating, but obviously this is the thing, that the little dent in the armour which needs to be straightened out. This horse needs to be more responsive in the change of leg. Sometimes he's very, very responsive and sometimes he ignores you. So hopefully this will come the more and more we practice it. Some of the related distances were very good today. Overall, you know, just got to keep working in the same routine as what we're doing, and hopefully by the end of the season we would have cracked it.
Skip a beat. Found myself on stage, but I hate to speak. I said, I don't know, skip a beat. It's my right to dance, got 2 left feet. I said, I don't know, skip a beat. Wanna be social, but I hate to creep. I said, I don't know, leave, I won't go. Can't develop, won't grow. No, not fast. Move them left, move them right. I kept a light hand, I kept trying to find a set. Move them left, move them right. Come a little closer if you like the limelight. I said, move your left, move your right. I wanna surround you, keep you here in my side. I said, move them left, move them right. Getting confused cause it was sitting all the time. The chest and flex and beat in time of mine. Never like classical or even gram. Now they one-handed, won't land it. We'll stand it, clean banded. Pizzicato, relax the tempo, sip some rubato. And if I get too animato, tap my face with Chiato. Niente, mezzo forte, allegro or andante. I can make this voice staccato. One deck makes it all legato. I don't know, skip a beat, we're rushing now. We feel the heat. The doors are open, but it's leaving time. It's the place, it's the final route. Cruising at the speed of Atlanta. Wondering if we even get to Vienna. Without a doubt, the strings are fine, the bass is up. Give us an entrance, we're up the towns. Couple of skip beats, a couple of movements out. Now we made it to Moses' house. Couple of skip beats, a couple of movements out. Couple of skip beats, a couple of movements out. Couple of skip beats, a couple of movements out. This is Moses' house.
So you think electronic music's boring? It's stupid. I think it's
Ollie, I thought this horse was a lot quieter and a lot calmer today, and definitely the jump was back to how it used to be. Now what you've got to do is obviously get yourself sharp and walk going around a course of fences. Of going from home training, you're quite good and confident in front of the fences. When you go around the course of fences in a course, I always think you get a little bit timid in front of the fence. So you've got to try and maintain the same count as what you've got when we jump at home to when you're in a competition environment or when you're jumping around the course of fences in an arena. Not that you're going around the course of fences being a bit more timid and the horse starts to take the mickey out of you. Round the corner to that Dean close fence there, you could have had a little bit more support and you could have been half a yard closer. So if he's going to hit it, he's going to hit it properly, not that he's just going to flatten out and skip across the top of it. So now what I would say is, moving on from now we've got the horse quiet and comfortable, we now need to get ring craft, that you're aware of what's going on and you're sharp in your rideability, not that you just sat there letting the horse dictate to you.
use special tricks with the computer.
I don't know, skip a beat. I don't know, skip a beat. Found myself on stage, but I hate to speak. I said, I don't know, skip a beat. It's my right to dance without 2 left feet. I said, I don't know, skip a beat. Wanna be social, but I hate to creep. I said, I don't know, skip a beat. Scared of heights, but I got to leap. I said, I don't know, skip a beat. Cause we're leaping for the stars, not close but far from far. And if I don't try, I won't go, I'll never leave, I won't go. Can't develop, won't grow. No, not fast. I kept trying to find a set, move them left, move the right. Come a little closer if you like the limelight. I said, move your left, move your right. I wanna surround you, keep you here in my side. I said, move the left, move them right. Getting confused cause it was sitting all the time. The chest and flex and beat in time of mine. Never like classical or even gram. Now they one-handed, won't land it. We'll stand it, clean banded. pizzicato, relax the tempo, sip some rubato. And if I get too animato, dab my face with arpeggiato. Niente, mezzo forte, allegro or andante. I can make this voice staccato. One deck makes it all legato. I don't know, skip a beat, we're rushing now, we feel the heat. The doors are open, but it's leaving time. It's the place, it's the final rap. Cruising at the speed of the center, wondering if we even get to Vienna. Without a doubt, the strings are fine, the bass is out. Give us an entrance, we rub the towels. A couple of skip beats, a couple of movements out. Now we made it to Moses' house. A couple of skip beats, a couple of movements out. A couple of skip beats, a couple of movements out. A couple of skip beats, a couple of movements out. This is Moses' house.
So you think electronic music is boring? You think it's stupid? You think it's repetitive? Well, it is repetitive.
Chelsea, I didn't think this horse jumped too bad throughout the training sessions today. The one thing obviously that I keep saying is you must get the weight into your lower leg and you must generate power on the takeoff stride. So if the horse is going to have 4 faults, he's going to have a proper 4 faults to see if the horse is going to improve. Not that you get there and you're half a yard off and then you've got a timid canter, so he goes tip tap over the fence and you've hardly hit it but it's on the floor. Make sure you keep your jumping position over the fence because you're getting in a little bit of a habit halfway over the air looking back to see if the fence is up. So you must keep your posture to and from the fence. When you came down the distance and had the blue down when you were going down there on 5 strides, again you've got to be aware of a rider because that wasn't 5 strides, it was 6, so you were standing off it every time until you got it wrong and then you went splat over it. So from a riding point of view, you've got to be aware of what's going on, what works for your horse, what doesn't work for your horse. Like there, too far off, you should have been up to get down the distance, so you got the 6 strides. So you must be aware of what's going on around a course of fences and start to put it all together so you're becoming sharper as a rider.
I don't know, skip a beat. Found myself on stage but I hate to speak. I said I don't know, skip a beat. It's my right to dance without 2 left feet. I said I don't know, skip a beat. Wanna be social but I hate to creep. I said I don't know, skip a beat. Scared of heights but I got to leap. I said I don't know, skip a beat. Cause we're leaping for the stars, not close but far from far. And if I don't try I won't go, I never leave, I won't go. Can't develop, won't grow. No, not far. Trying to find, I said, move them left, move the right. Come a little closer if you like the limelight. I said, move your left, move your right. I wanna surround you, keep you here in my side. I said, move them left, move them right. Getting confused cause they're pulsing all the time. The chest and flex and beat in time of mind. Never like classical or even gram. Now they one-handed, won't land it, we'll stand it, clean banded. Little touch of pizzicato.